Hey guys, what's up? It's Shelby. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you guys are anything like me, the past couple days I have been absolutely going insane, losing my mind. I am here in my college town by myself. None of my roommates are here. All my family's back home in my hometown. So I've been bored, needless to say. And I've been starting to get a little creative with how I've been spending my time, either being productive or just finding ways to fill my day and get rid of my boredom, because I am stuck here by myself for another week yet. So I have created a list of 26 different things that have been helping me to be more productive, things that I've already been doing or things that I want to do over this next week when I'm stuck in quarantine, self-isolation, social distancing, whatever you want to call it. Of course, it is necessary for all of us to stay home during this time and to self-isolate. So why not make the most of it and do a bunch of things that we've all been meaning to do but haven't gotten around to. I hope that this helps get your creative juices flowing a little bit. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. So the first thing that I have on my list is an at-home workout. So working out is always really important, taking care of your body, exercising, you name it. But obviously, because we cannot go either to gyms or to workout classes anymore, doing at-home workouts can be extremely beneficial. I know one of the workout classes I used to go to here in Madison is Camp's Fitness. They are a hit workout place and they switch back and forth during a 50-minute session from cardio to strength training. I absolutely love their classes. They're great, but like I said, you obviously can't go to those anymore. So what they're doing is they're live streaming at least 2 to 3 classes a day throughout the day at different times with different trainers to help foster a community and help get people moving during this very difficult time, and it's been extremely beneficial to me. You can look up YouTube workouts. There are also a couple Instagram accounts that I follow that post workout routines, like Callie Fuller Fit. I absolutely love her videos. Make sure that you are getting those juices flowing and releasing those endorphins, because it will help you to stay more productive throughout the rest of your day and the rest of your week. The second thing on my list is rearranging your room / your furniture. Just rearranging my furniture or my bedroom, it just kind of helps to give me like a clear overall mindset. I don't know if that makes sense to anybody else, but just having like a new space and something that is fresh and clean really just helps me to like stay a little bit more productive and focused. I'm somebody that easily falls into a rut, so if I don't get like healthy change here and there, it may be a little bit difficult for me to stay productive. At least I know that's for myself. I'm sure I'm not the only one that feels like this, so try it out and see if it works for you too. The third thing that I've been meaning to do for years is cleaning out your phone and your laptop. I'm somebody, and I know I'm not the only one out there, that takes 300 versions of the same photo, picks one, posts it, but then never deletes the 299 other photos that they didn't like. And I don't know why I don't just delete them when I first take them, knowing that I'm never gonna look at them again. Because I am a senior in college and I've almost completed 4 years of school, I can't even tell you how many different documents, assignments, readings, lecture slides, you name it, are all stored on my computer, taking up all this room that I know I'll never look at again, along with over half of my laptop storage of old photos dating back to like high school even. Obviously I want to keep those memories and I want to keep them stored away in a safe place, but I did get a 2 terabyte storage device for Christmas last year that was for the sole purpose of storing all of my old photos and videos so I could clear up space. The fourth thing on my list is organizing your closet. It really helps to clear your mindset when you just like organize your closet and clean out the clothes that you don't wear anymore, either by donating them or selling them like on Poshmark, Depop, a closet Instagram, but we never really take the time to go through our closet and downsize it. So it can start to become overwhelming with all these clothes piling up. Not only does it make you have a clearer mindset, but it makes room for new clothes. The fifth thing I have on my list is to deep clean your space, whether that be your apartment or just your kitchen, your bedroom, your bathroom, your living room, your whole house, whatever that may be. I know that cleaning can help put me in a really positive mindset. Not only is the act of cleaning really great for just releasing those endorphins and really putting your mind to something, but working in a clean space really helps you to be more productive and helps to motivate you more. The sixth thing on my list is bullet journaling, or just journaling in general. So it was one of my New Year's resolutions to start a bullet journal for 2020, and like most people, it was a New Year's resolution that kind of flopped. Bullet journaling can actually be really therapeutic for me because it's a ton of doodling, drawing things. You can be really creative with the different spreads that you create, all these different colors. I'm a very creative person. I'm sure I've expressed that before on my channel. I'm also a journalism major and I love writing. It really helps sometimes to like organize all of your thoughts down on a piece of paper rather than kind of letting them all roam around in your head. Even if the words don't make any sense, it doesn't need to be like a poem or a 5-paragraph essay with an introduction and a conclusion, just doing something to get your thoughts out of your head and onto a piece of paper may actually really help you. The 7th thing on my list is to read a book. I know it's not our first instinct to read a book when we get some free time. I know, like most other people, you'd rather spend your time watching Netflix or watching TikToks. Now that we have all this free time on our hands, obviously I am going to be keeping up with my schoolwork, but I want to make it a priority to do some leisure reading for myself. Number 8, so this kind of goes along with deep cleaning your space, but it gets a little bit more specific, and that is cleaning out your bathroom cabinet. Organizing everything based upon things that you use and things that you don't use. I don't know if I'm the only person out there, but I have like 50 different kinds of lotions, like at least 20 different kinds of like perfumes. I have like face glitter for game days. They're all kind of just like thrown in this basket, and it's so hard to find anything once I actually need it. Only donate things that you haven't opened, by the way, but throw away all the things that you don't use and just kind of minimize the amount of bathroom products that you have, and I promise you it will totally clear your headspace. Number 9, try new recipes. Finding time to try new recipes and look up new recipes can always be difficult. Take this extra time to try that new recipe that you have pinned on Pinterest. Bake some new type of cookies with your kids. Do whatever you've always been wanting to try but you never had the time to. Number 10, something that I've been wanting to get more into is doing yoga and meditation. So like I said earlier, it is so easy to fall into a negative headspace in this time that we're in with all these different changes, but by meditating and doing some yoga and kind of just taking a break from life and focusing on just like your body and your mindset and where you are, maybe even for like 10 minutes a day, it could honestly just like change your whole outlook for the rest of the day. I know that I absolutely love the app Headspace. It guides you through a guided meditation. You can choose the amount of minutes you want to do it for, and it really just helps to like clear your head. There are so many different YouTube videos out there that have different yoga flows and stuff like that, so that is another thing that I definitely want to try. I do have a balcony here in my apartment, and I honestly think it would be so refreshing just to like go out there, roll out my yoga mat, and find a YouTube video to help lead me through a yoga flow every morning right when I wake up and have my morning coffee. Number 11, go for a walk outside. So this seems so elementary, so duh, but when you are cooped up inside for so long and you haven't spent some time outside, just going for a walk around the block and getting some fresh air can really just help. I spent at least 72 hours in this apartment without going out on my balcony. Why? I don't know. Or just going outside for a walk, and after 3 days I needed to go to Walgreens, which was an essential trip for me, to pick up a prescription, and just walking 3 blocks that way to Walgreens and 3 blocks back honestly changed my mood for the entire day. All of a sudden I wanted to be more productive. I actually wanted to do my online schoolwork, and I wanted to do all these crazy different things. I ended up cleaning. Just opening a window or going for a walk outside and getting some fresh air could really help you. The 12th thing on my list is to reach out to family members and friends. So I am 100% alone in this apartment, so it has been so difficult for me, but one thing that has been keeping me motivated is FaceTiming my family members and my friends. All of my immediate family members are back home in my hometown, and I FaceTime them on our family group chat nearly almost every day just to keep up with their day-to-day lives as well, and for when I eventually end up going home once my self-quarantine is over. Just getting that human interaction, even if it's through a phone screen, talking to people really can help just pull you out of that negative headspace. Number 13. This one I also need to do really badly, and that is clean out your emails. I have 2 emails right now, my personal email and my school email. I can't even tell you like how many different spam emails I get from different clothing stores I go to. I think the university gives out our school emails to a bunch of random companies for no reason at all, so I need to go unsubscribe from a lot of mailing lists. I have thousands of emails, and just seeing that big number gives me so much anxiety. Number 14, learn about something that interests you. So we always want to be learning about new things like space, or like different types of animals, or a different part of the world, or a different culture, or a different language, but because we are so engrossed in our own daily lives, we never have the time to just sit down and learn about something new. So take this time as almost a gift to you to learn about something that you've always been wanting to learn about. Number 15, schedule your appointments. I'm 22 years old, and my mother still schedules my doctor's appointments, my eye appointments, what else? My dentist appointments, all those different kinds of appointments, and I need to start taking control of my own life and doing that for myself. If there's been a doctor's appointment you've been meaning to schedule, or if you need to get blood work done, or if you need to go see the eye doctor, just sit down and schedule the appointment. It will honestly take you 10 minutes to pick up the phone, call whatever place you need to schedule an appointment with, find a time that works for you, schedule it, and hang up the phone. Number 16, find new podcasts to listen to. So I'm somebody who, when I was walking to my college classes every day, I would listen to a podcast. I love listening to music, but honestly, I feel like you can learn so many different things from listening to podcasts. I know one of my favorite podcasts is Schnitt Talk. It's put on by Barstool Sports. Ellie Schnitt and one of her best friends, they both work for Barstool, put out this podcast every Tuesday, and then they do have a little snippet. It's like half the length of the normal podcast on Fridays, and I love these podcasts so much. I can relate to them so much as a college student. I want to start listening to more informational podcasts and just learning a bunch of different things from new people. Number 17, just write a list of goals. I know, like I said, it can be easy to have so many different thoughts in your head and so many things you want to do. Take this time to just sit down and write out some goals that you want to accomplish for yourself and check those goals off once you're done with them. Number 18, going along with the previous one, create a to-do list for every day. So once you make your list of goals and things that you want to accomplish, create a to-do list and schedule out things that you want to do to help you achieve those goals. So for myself, for example, one of my biggest goals is to grow my YouTube channel. I love creating videos and being able to express myself creatively and have an audience and being able to talk with you guys through the comments, and it really honestly just makes me feel like having a YouTube channel is one of my favorite things ever. Once I have that goal written down in front of me and I can see it, creating to-do lists every day and having things to check off of a list are actual physical, tangible steps to help you reach those goals. For today's to-do list, it is to film a YouTube video. So here I am sitting, filming that YouTube video, and eventually that will help me reach my goal of growing my channel. Does that make sense? So obviously set your goals, dream big, think as small or as big as you want, but then create tangible little things that you can do to accomplish, to put on a to-do list that you can check off at the end of each day. Number 19, making new playlists and finding new music. So I know for at least me personally, although I do love music so much, it can be a little bit of a daunting task to make new playlists or find new music, only because sometimes it does take a long time. You want to listen to a song for at least half the song to make sure that you like it before you kind of save it to your like songs or your playlist or whatever it may be. So now that I have all this free time in my hands, one thing that I've been doing is going through my Spotify, adding new music to my playlist, really digging deep and looking for the music that I really like and just creating new playlists. If you guys don't already follow me on Spotify, I will leave it linked right here as well as down in the description. Number 20, make a vision board. So this could either be like a physical, tangible vision board that you make on like a bulletin board or like a huge piece of paper, or it can be an electronic or a digital vision board that you make on Pinterest. Personally, I like having a tangible vision board. I've only ever made one in my life, and that was like 3 years ago. My life has changed so much since then, and I have totally revamped all of my goals and things that I want to accomplish in my lifetime. So I think it's time to make a new vision board. But if you don't have time to sit and cut out a bunch of pictures and words and quotes, Pinterest is a great way to create a digital vision board. I am obsessed with Pinterest. I've had it for years. I have so many different boards on there, and I love just creating different mood boards for different things. Number 21, do something you're passionate about. Clearly, for me, like I've expressed before, making YouTube videos is a huge passion of mine. I'm so grateful for myself for starting my channel almost 2 years ago. It's honestly one thing that I know will always make me happy. For you guys, that could be writing or reading or drawing or literally anything out there, gaming. Do something that you're passionate about, something that you know that makes you happy, because even though we are all kind of struggling through this period, there are things out there that we know make us happy, so why not go do more of those things? Number 22, experiment with makeup and hairstyles. So again, Pinterest is huge for this. I have, I think, 2 separate Pinterest boards, one for hairstyles and one for makeup looks that inspire me. And honestly, during our day-to-day, we never really have the time to just kind of sit down and play with makeup. We always just kind of do our everyday makeup routine as we get ready for the day. There's so many different hairstyles that I have pinned on my Pinterest board that I've been wanting to try, or different makeup looks. So why not just sit down one day for a couple hours and see if you can learn that hairstyle or see if you can do that makeup look. Number 23, start a new Netflix or Hulu series. For me personally, I am a huge YouTube girl. I love watching different people's YouTube videos, exploring different YouTube channels. I fall into like this YouTube trap where I'm constantly just clicking on the next recommended video that's on the sidebar. You know what I'm talking about. There are so many good shows on Netflix and Hulu that I've been meaning to watch and start. If you guys have any recommendations on both Netflix and Hulu for things that I can watch that you guys are loving, please leave a comment down below. I'd love to see what you guys are watching. Number 24, make TikToks / learn TikTok dances. So TikTok has kind of been taking over our generation right now. I kind of like everybody else, download the app as a joke at first, got extremely addicted, found myself watching them for at least 2 hours every night before I went to bed. I finally started just making my own. It's honestly such a fun thing to do. If that's something you've always wanted to do, but you were always like afraid that people would judge you or whatever, who cares? You're alone in your apartment anyway. Might as well go for it, have some fun, be a little creative. Life's too short not to. Number 25, learn a new skill. This is something that I'm working on right now with Final Cut Pro. I just bought Final Cut Pro a couple weeks ago because I want to up my editing game a little bit. I'm hoping that you guys kind of noticed a little bit in my videos, but it's so different from the basic iMovie that I've been using for the past year and a half. That's a new skill that I'm learning personally, but you guys could learn a new language, learn a new instrument, just anything that you've ever been wanting to try and get your hands on, and now's the time to do it. We have so much free time. And finally, number 26, make sure that you create a productive workspace. So now that we are all doing school and work from home, it's important that we do have a designated space to work from, making sure that it is clean, it is equipped with everything that we need, like pens, notebooks, our laptop charger, and making sure that the space is not in your bed will help you be more productive during this time. Whew. That was a lot of words. Those are the 26 things that I came up with to help you be more productive and get rid of that boredom at home during this time period. If you guys would like a part 2 to this video, definitely give this video a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button down below. I love each and every one of you, and thank you guys endlessly for being a part of my little journey here on YouTube. But thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one.